Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Umbras, and today we are back in Gran Turismo 1, the first one, the OG, the original, and we are in the Chaser LM race car. So I think it's time for us to do some endurance racing, don't you think? I think so. Yeah, I think so a lot. So let's do the Gran Valley, 300 kilometers in the Chaser. This is gonna be really fun. I think this is gonna be a really cool event in the Chaser. We're gonna be up against some really fast cars as well. So let's see what all we can do. Hopefully we do well. Hopefully we do well. I'm thinking we'll do alright. I'm thinking we would do alright. Alright, let's see the entry list. Chaser, the NSXR, that's gonna be a little bit spicy. The Lancer can beat the Lancer. XF 200 GT, I don't know what that one is. Or the Lantis. The Premier we can beat. Okay, so some of them are kind of mid-range, some of them are kind of lower range. We should be able to do this. Welcome Ford Shelby GT. Hope you're well. Today, we're gonna be doing some endurance racing. 300 kilometers around Grand Valley. I see my game is just a little bit too loud. Let me dial that back just a tad. Just a tad. Oh, all right, major wheel spin. All right, that's a little bit spicy. Ooh, okay. Car is just a little bit unstable on brakes. It understeers a bit, but it's got some mega power on the straights. Oh yeah, this thing definitely does not exactly have the best handling. But it should be good. It should be good around the straight sections, the higher speed sections. I probably also just need a little bit of time to get used to the Gran Turismo handling. It's got to be nice and gentle with the car, and we should be able to qualify well. It is an endurance event, so tire wear will be a factor. And I think these three events, the fact that the tires are already getting green after not even a single lap of quali, is just a little bit concerning. But hopefully they stay green in their optimum grip window for a fairly long time. Otherwise, I'm gonna be just a little bit scared of the pit strategy. It's been a while since I've done the endurance races in a older Gran Turismo game. Dang, that's straight line speed though. Alright, so the NSX is gonna be just a little bit quicker than us. At least in terms of the qualifying lap pace, we should be able be a little bit quicker than it, either on race strategy or on you know, regular racecraft. Hello, welcome Mr. Midnight. Ow. Yeah, the Chaser is not so good on starting. It is a little bit heavy. Braking isn't exactly strong side either. Played Mario Kart Wii Online for the first time. Nice! How was it? I imagine there probably aren't too many people in like the service and everything with it being such an older game. Well, that's cool that you did it. It is hard. Yeah, I imagine the people that are left playing it and everything are like, you know, the really fast ones and all that stuff. The people that have a lot of experience know all the tricks of the trade. and all that. Alright, we are pulling away from the NSX just a little bit. It's actually quite a few people. Oh, okay, that's good at least. But even still, I imagine like all those people were people that have been doing it for a long while, so they have a little bit of experience advantage compared to you. At least with, you know, the online competitive meta and everything. Gosh, the NSX. The NSX is fast. New market, we still had active playback. I mean, it is arguably one of the better Mario Kart games out there as well. And the fact that the servers are still up is very commendable on Nintendo's part too. So many Funky Kong flame runner combos. Yeah, that is the meta vehicle, I think, for Mario Kart Wii. The very, very heavy inside drift bikes. Personally, I prefer the medium to lighter weight characters, even if they are slightly off meta. They just kind of match the driving style a little bit better for what I like. Official Nintendo servers have been going since... Oh, are they fan servers? That's even cooler that you have this high a play population with fan servers then. That's awesome. I didn't even know about that. I literally just thought, oh yeah. It's, you know, I'm seeing videos of people playing online and everything. It's Nintendo servers. The fact that they have a high play base with fan servers is really, really, really cool. I'm a little bit worried about this NSX. That NSX is a lot more maneuverable than us. And then no slouch on the straights either. So I'm a little bit scared. Because they are slowly catching us up. We just gotta be a little bit extra careful. Okay, we used to only mark with multiple superblocks. Oh, cool. Also unfortunate though, because like sometimes you want to have your own progression and everything. You know, if you have multiple people in the house and all that stuff. That'd honestly be a cool feature if they do bring back multiple save files. Is to be able to take like, you know, your save file versus someone else's save file and like your unlocks in each, and then go head to head. That would be kind of cool. But I guess then having to unlock for your own save file would be a little bit annoying. So it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, Funky will go crazy for that, but he's not on the other server anymore. Yeah. I mean, that's just strange that it is the only one with multiple save files, though. I wonder what made them kind of scrap the great save file experiment. I guess maybe they figured, oh, if you're unlocking for one and it's kind of more of a, for lack of better words, party game, you know, you want to have it unlocked for everyone. But yeah, it's very strange. Alright, times are still good. We're running 138s here. Oh gosh, don't spin it. Don't spin the bloody car. Tires are lasting surprisingly long though. I'm absolutely abusing the crap out of them. And they are still, you know, in the green. I think Mario Kart Wii is the second best market. Ooh. Which one do you think is the first? Is it Mario Kart DS or, you know, Mario Kart 8? Which one do you think Which one do you think is the best? I'm curious to hear. 8 Deluxe, okay. The Switch one. I don't know, I still have a lot of fond memories from Mario Kart DS. The sheer amount of single player and multiplayer content in that, especially for a handheld game, was really, really good. And with the fact that it was just very pro-consumer as well, letting people that even if you didn't have the game, you could still play it, was really, really cool. And Super is the worst. I mean, yeah, it is objectively has the least amount of content, the sketchiest controls and everything. I just got a lot of nostalgia for that one, so I rank it highly. But I'm biased. I fully admit my bias. It's including 4 in the arcade. Ow. Why you gotta hurt me like that? Alright, we are slowly pulling a little bit of a gap to that NSX. Which is good, because I was a little bit worried about that when they beat us in qualifying. We're doing pretty good right now. Yeah, they are still right on our tail though, so we're just gonna make sure we conserve our tires better than them. And we kind of manage the race. 300 kilometers, that's the length of a Formula 1 race in real time. 300 kilometers, or just about 186 miles. But we're doing this in, you know, sports cars, sports race cars, GT cars and everything. So it is just a little bit less, it's gonna take a little bit long, about 2 hours-ish. Arcade GP doesn't rank very highly, mostly because of Arcade GP. Yeah, I remember you saying that because basically Arcade GP2 does everything GP1 does, but better. Or yeah. And then Tour is just very weird as well with being a mobile game. And a lot of the courses not really having as much complexity compared to the console or arcade versions. Alright, NSX is still back there. They haven't pitted yet. When they pit, we pit. But right now, our tires are holding. Which is good, especially for it being a mobile game as well. Like, I'm always really, really skeptical of mobile games just because so many of them are cash grabs. So it's cool that at least Tour provided a little bit of fun. You know, dial up fun. That is good. Even with the micro... Oh, okay. Even with the microtransactions, that's good at least. Yeah, I'm always just very, very cautious around the likes of mobile games, and especially a lot of like the quote-unquote free-to-play games. Cause I'm like, how much of it is actually free though, and how much of it is pay to win? Or pay to get access to, like, meaningful content. Not just, like, cosmetics and everything. Alright, good. Then NSX is slowly falling behind. Which is good, which is good. Oh, gosh. Easy. Alright, rears are getting just a little bit sketch. I was trying to be good guys when Super Mario Run came out. The game had first world free, but you had to pay for the food. That's not atrocious depending on how much you have to pay for your full game. And how much content you got out of that payment. Oh, they're right up on us again. They're right up on us again. They're getting a little bit spicy. Dang, we were putting some distance on them. Not anymore. It's basically a two-man fight for the lead as well. The rest of the cars behind got nowhere near us. Some people didn't like that, so they ended up going the free-to-play with the microtransaction Dr. Mario World and Mario Kart. Wait, there's a Dr. Mario World? I haven't heard of that one. What do you even do in that one? Does it just play like regular Dr. Mario? That's interesting. I wonder how you can really do that as like a mobile game without like getting too much into the microtransaction. There was, okay. So not really available now. Alright, I need a brake earlier. That's gonna kill my speed. Tires are getting just a little bit worn. So I need to brake just a little bit earlier there. That shut down back in 2020. Ah. Ironic. Dr. Murray gets shut down during like the whole pandemic fiasco and everything. That is hilarious, actually. The timing. Dr. Murray's like, I don't have any brightly colored posts for this. You're all on your own. Oh, that understeer. I mean, that NSX is hurting as well. I think the NSX is probably going to pit around like lap 10. And we can probably pit around like lap 11 or 12. 12 may be the good lap to pit on. Multiples of 12. Because then we can pit one less time than the NSX. We'll have to see when the NSX pits. See if we can't do it smarter than the... Can't conserve our tires for one less stint. If they pit 8, then we're going lap 10. If they pit 10, we're going 12. And if they pit lap 12, then I'm not too sure how much longer these tires are going to last. They're starting to get into the yellows just a little bit. The rank American games top 10 would be. Alright, let's see that top 10. 10, Super Mario Kart. Ouch. Alright. Mario Kart Tour number 9. Alright. Eight Mario Kart Super Circuit, the Game Boy. The Game Boy one. To be fair, that one's not too bad. Seven Arcade GP2. Gotta be real careful around the twisties. 6 Mario Kart 64. Ironically, the one I probably like the least, just because it's that awkward hybrid between like the more drifty Mario Kart games and like the grippier Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart. 5 Mario Kart 7. The one I honestly don't remember all that much. I legit remember very little about 7. 4 Double Dash. I quite like that one. That one was gave me a lot of fun when I was a kid. 3 DS. Probably my personal favorite. Or at the very least, also in my top 3. Yeah. 2 Wii. That one I enjoyed a decent amount as well. And then 1 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Nice. But yeah, I'll be honest. I'm never really a big fan of Mario Kart 64. The handling just never vibed with me in that game. It was very strange. Have I ever played Test Drive Unlimited PS2 before? I have not actually, but I have played Test Drive Unlimited 2 for the PS3. And oh my gosh, I played the crap out of that. I got the God of Cars achievement, which is getting all the non-DLC cars, which requires so much grinding. I discovered all the roads. I did a decent amount of the social stuff. I never got to level 60. I got really, really close to level 60. I was like level 58 when they shut the servers down. But I never got to level 60. Ones that didn't include was the Live Home Circuit. Never heard of that one. Arcade GP DX and Arcade GP VR. Mario Kart Peak with 8. It's up and downhill from there. Well, I mean, technically the most recent one is just 8 Deluxe, so it's just 8 but with more content. So there's not too many games after that where it's really gone downhill per se. And I think Mario Kart's kind of been like an up and down ride. Like some of my favorites definitely come from like the early 2000s, like the mid 2000s, and then the most recent ones as well. AGP is, yeah, that one, yeah, you mentioned that one. It's basically just a worse version, so why rate that one when the other versions are better? Same with 8V. Yeah. Plus also, it just feels like the Switch version controls better. For some reason, I don't know why, but it just does. And I meant the next one's gonna feel mid at the. Oh, yeah. Like it seems like 8's been around forever. Like 8 Deluxe has been around forever. So it's gonna feel really strange going to the next one. It's probably gonna be quite a while before we see the next one. And then they gotta knock it out of the park. Otherwise we're gonna be like, well, why would I play this if I can just play 8? It's one of those things where they've iteratively improved it so much. There's not too much else they can really do with it. Like, they got the kart customization, they got the great graphics, they got the sheer amount of course content, character content and everything. I guess maybe more like battle modes and party modes and stuff like that. But still. 8 Deluxe came out in 27. Yeah, I mean, that is, you know, 7 years now, almost, of, you know, content from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, that is good stuff. And then Smash Ultimate's been around for, like, forever as well. So it's gonna feel really, really strange. Like, the big thing they can do with Smash Ultimate, for the next one after that, is bring back, like, another story mode similar to, Subspace Emissary. Because that's why I still go back and play Brawl all the time. Is literally for Subspace Emissary. That was probably one of my favorite parts of Brawl. Seeing, you know, the cutscenes and all your characters actually, you know, interacting within the shared universe instead of just fighting. Like, that would be so cool to see, like, with the modern graphics and, you know, the bigger character roster. Maybe even have, like, you know, voice acting and all that stuff. Like, that would be cool. I think I remember getting my Wii U in 2014 for Christmas one year. Nice. I think the Nintendo Wii... No, that's not true. I mean, it's partially true. The Wii was my last home console before I finally got my way for the Switch. but I did have the DSi and the 3DS as Nintendo handheld consoles. That did last me quite a while. Gosh, the 3DS serves me so well. And the DSi as well. I remember playing all like the Pokemon games and everything from the DS era. Yeah, no. Wii Nintendo consoles. Specifically Nintendo consoles. The Wii was my last Nintendo home console before getting my way to Switch. Because after that, I kind of became a strictly Sony guy because one, things got too expensive, and two, I wanted to play racing games, and the Nintendo consoles just weren't cutting it for racing games. So I was like, alright, well, time for PlayStation. And now here I am, mostly playing emulator games and PC games. Ooh, my PC. Streaming it to y'all. 3DS is a Shin Megami Tensei machine. Nice. It became a Pokemon. It basically became a Pokemon machine for me. Playing Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire so much. That was my last Pokemon game too. One of the best Wii racing games are. As someone who had a decent amount of Wii racing games, outside of the first party stuff, like your Mario Karts, it was pretty dreadful. Need for Speed Carbon Wii wasn't atrocious, but it did suffer from a frame rate issue. And it was basically the PS2 version, but worse. The motion controls were surprisingly good in the Carbon though. Come on, because of X and Y, I didn't really like the Gen 3 remake. I mean, Gen 3 was my first generation of Pokemon, so having that remade kind of allowed me to relive the nostalgia just a little bit. Oh, that's understeer. That is big understeer. And I think the three best are Wii, Need for Speed Nitro, maybe one of the Cars games out. Yeah, there's not too many other good Wii racing games. There's a lot of like shovelware and everything, things that aren't that good. So it's very it's very, there's just so many like not that great games for the Wii. Or if there are decent games for the Wii, it's usually because they're, you know, AAA games, and there are other console versions that have better. I think the NSX pit, so we're gonna pit this lap, and we're gonna pit every 4 laps. Not every 4 laps. We're gonna pit 4 times this race. So our fronts are dying. Yeah, that's the thing with Nintendo consoles. Like, the first-party games are, like, some of the best games out there, but, like, third-party games are genuine dog water for some reason, just because they're trying to be, you know, quirky and innovative. That makes it so much more difficult to create games specifically for that console. Alright, come on. Time for us to pit. Fronts are dying. Front left especially is dying. Don't gotta worry about speeding in a pit lane. I never actually played Wii Party. I probably need to. It seems like a chaotic mess, so that might be something I want to kind of play, maybe either on stream or off stream. I'm not too sure yet. That game screws you numerous times. Yeah. It seems that way anyway. Alright, so the NSX was a little bit quicker than us by pitting a bit earlier. But if we can keep going a little bit longer each stop, they'll have to pit one extra time. And that'll make up the time difference, I think. Honestly, rage at the hard difficulties. Oh no. Why do you want to see me rage? Is Engie Isaac that entertaining? Engie Isaac is that entertaining, apparently. Alright, let's go NSX hunting. Alright, tires are getting up the temperature. Getting some grip here. Getting some grip into grippy boys. Oh, I see it just up ahead. This is gonna be good. Just keep the speed up. I love the fact that this thing he reaches well over 180, up to almost 190 on his straights. Like, that is just an insane amount of top speed on this car. They're gonna be coming up to lap traffic pretty soon. I'm seeing them on the map. Like, we're about 2/3, half a lap to 2/3 a lap ahead of them. So by the halfway point, we are going to be lapping them. Got the NSX just up ahead. Oh boy. Come on. Come on, big push now. Let's get right up on them. Let's put some pressure on them. Fill their mirrors with a giant Ford or LM car. Hi. Do you miss us? Give him a little nudge. Give him a little love tap. Little bit of friendly door banging going on there. Oh, it's got some straight line speed though. Holy moly. Alright, back up ahead. Dueling for position again. And you know we're getting a really, really quick lap time. We got a 1:37 when we were previously running 1:38s. So we're really, really pushing to catch that NSX back up. Alright, come up on our first on-track lap. Let's make sure we give them a decent berth. Make sure that they do not come in front of us. Gosh, I absolutely love the old Grand Valley Speedway. It's just so fun. It's just so much fun to drive. Like, it feels like a racetrack, but it's still got the beautiful views and everything, especially in like GT4 and like GT5 and everything. It just looks really good. GT3 is also quite nice. Is that when you can get the sunset versions on the reverse cores? The closest we get to a night race at an actual Grand Valley Speedway and not the monstrosity that's in Gran Turismo 7. That one is in Grand Valley Speedway. Addition to build an IRO, but yes! For real, like, Gran Turismo has so many good fictional racetracks that honestly would make great IRO racetracks. You have Lago Maggiore, you have, freaking Apricot Hill, Grand Valley. Like, those three alone would honestly make great IRL racetracks, especially Apricot Hill. I love the driving high downforce cars with the S's there. Like, seeing something like IndyCar race, they would be super, super fun. Like, if I ever become a multi-billionaire or whatever, big if. But if I ever do, that is one big project I would do. Is basically in Maryland, I would try to get the rights to recreate not Grand Valley, Apricot Hill, and host race events like NASCAR, IMSA, IndyCar, and all that stuff there. That would be really, really cool. And then because then it became a real racetrack, there's even more reason for Polyphony to add it unchanged into Gran Turismo's, the next Gran Turismo game. Yes, I'm so salty about their change to Trial Mountain and Deep Forest Raceway and Grand Valley. High Speed Ring had a good change though. They really improved that one actually. But the rest of the changes were pretty not great. Especially Deep Forest. Whose brilliant idea was to put a tight hairpin in a game where people don't exactly have the best racecraft. Oh gosh. But we need to facilitate overtakes. Okay, Herman Tilka. The previous track had flow though. Yeah, we're definitely pulling away. We're pulling away from the NSX now. Good. Extend the gap. Gap him. Kill it, Kevin. The car does like to get a little bit twitchy under braking though, so I do need to watch that. Oh my gosh. Alright, car in front, lap car in front is pitting. So this would be a good time to pass. Go for an overtake. Put them a lap down. I thought we had some of the best cut designs. I really like the mock bike. That one was really cool because it kind of looked like an older cafe racer. And then what was the high speed medium weight part? Like the wing road? The wild wing, I think? Something like that. That one was really good. Yeah, the wild wing. I just noticed it's 60 laps. Yeah, that's why the stream title is Who's Got Endurance? Because we're doing an endurance event. We're going for 100% completion. We're as close to 100% completion as possible in Gran Turismo 1, all the race events, because there's not that many. The Sprinter wasn't bad. What was the hot rod? The Flame Rider? I like that one too, even if it didn't handle that good. The Flame Rider was really, really nice. Flame Flyer. Okay, thank you for the correction. I'm like, it was Flame something. I'm filled with Mexican food and alcohol. Based! Giga based. He'll be dead before he's 60. Alright, well this will be a nice chill ASMR-ish stream then. Just relaxing. It's only 60 laps. Not this coming up Sunday, but next Sunday, I'm gonna be doing a 4-hour endurance race with myself and one other of my UKI teammate drivers. So that's gonna be fun. I'm doing the first 2 hours, he's doing the second 2 hours. And it's gonna be at Spa-Francorchamps. So that is gonna be a very, very fun off-stream thing. They are streaming the race, the live broadcast of the race. Hopefully this time they have commentary. But yeah, the league that hosts it is gonna be streaming the live race as well. So you know, if you guys wanna switch that up and everything, I'll be racing. Not even mad. This stream is exactly what I need to fight the food coma. Just a nice chill stream. Nothing too bouncy or hectic and all that stuff. Just the perfect amount of action on the stream to just kind of, you know, vibe to. 100%. That's honestly why I love the Gran Turismo endurance races. Is you can just, once you get your strategy down and everything and kind of get into a rhythm, you can absolutely just vibe for a bit. And it's so good. Alright, that lap was a little bit slow. That's a 139. But the NSX is so far back right now. They're having some issues. So I think we're going to pull out a sizable gap by the next pit stop. Yo, welcome Adachi. How you doing today? Right now we're in the midst of an endurance race on Grand Valley Speedway in the Chaser. Absolutely tearing through the track. You doing so-so? Alright, well hopefully, you know, I mean it's better than a bad day, but hopefully, you know, your day gets better and everything. Jazzy soundtrack from the later games, top notch. I don't know, I kind of like the yeah, I mean, I enjoyed like the soundtrack of 3 and 4 especially. Those games were just like peak game audio. I like how there's a cart called the Off-Road. It doesn't have the best off-road stat in the game. That is peak Nintendo design right there. Peak Nintendo game design. Oh, it's called the Off-Road? Oh, we should make it really, really good off-road. Nah, let's make it okay off-road at best. And be rooting for the King's Smack. Who are they playing? And it's a shame that you didn't get a 4 for 4 so far. But so far, I mean, getting at least 2 is pretty good. They're playing the Pelicans. Okay. Who do you have winning? I mean, I know you're rooting for the Kings. But who do you have like in terms of like the objective was statistically likely team to win? It's one of those who do you want to win versus who do you think is going to win type questions. Yeah, the Kings winning. Okay. Nice. Well then, best of luck to them. Hopefully it is another close game. Hopefully it's an exciting one. Hopefully it's a very high scoring, you know, but really close, within like a couple, like a couple points and everything between them. Pelicans all signed the injury. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that in the GTA stream. That Zion got injured. So yeah, if they're down a player, then that's gonna mean they're gonna have to work extra hard to really, you know, pick up the slack and everything. That's gonna make things tricky. Here's hoping that they're able to, you know, do well. Alright, come on. Get me around the turn. Get me around the turn. Alright, so right now we got two groups of cars. We got the NSX currently lapping people in the top right side of the map. And then we got two back markers that we are slowly catching back up to lap for the first time. We're entering the final sector now. So this is going to be really, really interesting seeing how much we can catch them up, or if we're going to have to pit before we catch them. And we got 5 more laps before we pit. Lap 30 is when we're going to be pitting. So it's going to be interesting to see how the car evolves in these next couple of laps. But I'm trying to basically go for a 4-stop strategy in this race, because the NSX LM race car behind me, it's pitting every 12 laps. So if we can conserve our tires a little better, that means we can pit one less time than them, and that means we will absolutely dominate them. Even if it means I can't quite run 137s. Overall, we'll probably save time with having one less pit stop. Because these cars are so fast on the straightaway that entering the pits, you lose a lot of time. Like a good 20 seconds. So going a few extra laps at like 2 or 3 seconds slower a lap isn't all that big a deal. Toyota reliability winning races. That's one thing I'm glad that like racing games have, that the racing games don't have, is random mechanical failures. Like that would just be very frustrating and unfun. Like I totally get, damaging a vehicle if you're like abusing it too hard, or like, over revving the engine, or overheating stuff, or you crash. I get that. But thankfully, like even like the more realistic sims like iRacing and everything don't just have random vehicle failures. It's like War Thunder. There's an F1. Okay, F1 games kind of do. But, like, that one also kind of tells you, as your engine is wearing and everything. So you can, replace it and all that. It's more so just a... how much do you want to wear the engine? How much you want to conserve your parts? But it's not necessarily as random. Who win in an NFL game? Number 1 offense and number 1 defense. Number 1 offense, 100%. Just because no matter how good a defense is, they need to be right all the time. They need to be like basically a perfect game. But an offense just needs to get lucky once or twice to get past that defense and the score. Whereas the defense basically just needs to constantly be on their game. And if they're up against the best offensive load, they're going to be pushed to the limit. And so they're going to be, very, very tired. They're going to get worn out a lot quicker than the offense is. Will they have random failures too? They might have. I don't remember too. It's actually the opposite. Really? You think it'd be better being a better attacker than better defender, but okay. Why is it the opposite? What's up? Welcome, Hunter Iggy. Hope you're well. Right now we've been vibing in Gran Turismo 1. Doing some endurance races at Grand Valley Speedway. What they're saying, offense still sticks its defense wins champions. Okay. I'll keep that in mind then. Hey, Taros, welcome. We be doing some endurance racing at Grand Valley. We got the Chaser LM. Massive turbo brick of a car. Our closest rival is the NSX, but right now we're a slightly different strategy than them. Pitting every 15 laps, whereas they're pitting... Oh no, this is Gran Turismo 1. This is the first one. The very first one. So only 3 endurance races. and 2 of them on the exact same track. Just one of them for road-going cars, and the other one for racing cars. But this is still fun. I enjoy the simplicity of this. It's been a long, long time since I played this one, and I'm really enjoying the simplicity of the game. The freedom, but also the fact that, like, there's so many, even with the limited number of races, like, it covers a very wide variety of vehicle types. So that, you know, there's always at least a little something for your favorite vehicle that you can enter. And you can, you know, race and, you know, get money and parts and cars and everything on. It almost feels more like a sandbox game. But yeah. The defense would shut down the offense, and if the number one defense has a good offense, they'd be able to... Okay. That actually makes sense then. I guess it's whoever has the bigger, like, offensive advantage, or least defensive gap compared to the opponent's offense would be the winner then. So both of them are about equal in terms of, like, you know, one's offense is equal to another's defense. 99 of the Bills had number one offense, and the Giants had number one defense. And the Giants, I remember you saying the Giants won that year, right? The 2 teams met in the Super Bowl. Yeah, and I think I remember you telling me the Giants ended up winning. Yeah. Nice. Alright, what is this car we're lapping? It's weird. We have, like, the really, really fast LM cars, like the Lancer and the NSX. And then we have slow front-wheel drive touring cars as well in the same race. So they're just kind of like cannon fodder, basically. Just lap traffic fodder. Jaden, welcome. We're doing some endurance racing in Grand Valley. We're having a little bit of fun with this. Just enjoying it. Though the Bills did win. Oh, so it was pretty close then. It was close then. Oof. Rip the Bills. Alright, what is this? Hopefully we catch it by the time we have to lap. By the time at the pits. Giants 120. Really close. Holy moly. Alright, that's gotta be a good game then. GG on both teams. Alright, it's a white, red, and green car. It looks like the Mazda Lannis. I think that's what it is. It's hard to tell from this far away. Whoa, whatever it is, they just went on 2 wheels. Yeah, it's the Mazda Lannis. It looks good in that racing livery, though. I do love all the different, like, racing modifications of the cars. Even if you don't get to use that many of them. Those made the next 3, and they lost. Oh, that's brutal. So in the F1 2023 career mode, Lord of the Eyebrows retired in his place about 3 Bottas signed with Aston Martin. So what young driver came up through the ranks then to fill the full 2020 driver grid? What driver took Bottas's place? I can kind of see Bottas vibing with Aston Martin. Imagine going to the Super Bowl 4 straight years and losing all 4. I mean, on one hand, it's impressive making it 4 years in a row. That alone is an impressive achievement, but then losing 4 years in a row as always just absolutely heartbreaking. That is a big ripperoni moment. He took Bottas' place at Aston Martin. Get him out for season. Okay. Bottas made a free agent, thanks to you. Wow, you absolutely just destroyed that poor Finnish redneck. That is brutal. You just like gave him the emotional damage. Oh, took his place at Alfa Romeo. Okay. So you were the up-and-coming driver entering the grid. Okay, I gotcha. He's fine, he's back now. Oh, that's good at least. People remember the winners. The losers only remembered if they were winning. Unfortunately true. You can do 100 great things in a day, but people remember the one time you forgot to zip up your pants or whatever. Like, bruh. It's the negativity bias, unfortunately. That's why people don't... Oh yeah, the Falcons. True. Or like Mark Martin. People don't remember Mark Martin as much because he's never really, he's always been a really, really good driver, but I don't think he ever won a championship. He came close a couple of times, especially in '98. But he's just, like, you talk about best drivers, he rarely comes up despite the fact that, statistically, Mark Martin is a very, very good driver in terms of race victories, in terms of, you know, top 5 finishes, in terms of points finishes and everything. But just because he hasn't really won any championships, he's just... He gets overlooked. Yeah, the 28-3 meme. If anything, he should be thanking me for booting him from his seat at Alpha. Now he's on the 3rd fastest car in the grid. Which car is that? What car is he in now? Watch it be something silly like the Haas being the 3rd fastest car. Or the Alpines. Oh, he's with Aston Martin. Okay. He's back at Aston. Haas is actually right on the heels. Oh my gosh. Alright, that is actually really cool. You'd love to see Haas kind of fighting for the mid-pack positions again. Even if it is virtually. Matt Ryan is remembered for blowing the biggest lead in half. Oh. Which is absolutely rough. Like, that is a rough way to have your career go. Is being remembered for that big of a mistake. Even though statistically he probably did really much better than a lot of other people, just making that one massive error is what people will remember you on. Oh, 28-3 lead with the Falcon and then... Ow! That's brutal. That gets the big oof serial of sadness from me. Can we get F's in chat? Bonk. Ow. I bonked the wall. I want to see if I can't get back into the 37s. Oh my gosh, the car is just a little bit understeery though currently. F. Never lose, never lose. You'd think so, but sometimes people, you know, they get complacent, they get cocky, they let their guard down, and that's when the opponents are able to just get a massive run on them. And by the time they're getting it back in gear, the opponents have already, you know, beaten them. The performance of the car is also to jump up now. Red Bull was unseated from the fastest car by the Italians. Oh my gosh. Something you'd never think you'd hear. Mercedes is fluctuating from second fastest to fifth fastest every day, which is about par for the course with Mercedes, actually, even IRL. Williams is slowly picking up its game as well. They remembered to bring the spare chassis. They're not trying to figure out how to use spreadsheets. We're getting some decent-ish consistency though, all things considered. You know, upper 30s, 38s, 39s, right around there. We're dealing with a decent amount of, you know, a little bit of traffic every once in a while. Well, Haas just, what the fuck is a kilometer? Haas thinks they're in Andretti. Haas, but Gene Haas wasn't pinching pennies. Red Bull the drink. So Red Bull, yes, Red Bull the drink. But they also own a motorsports division that technically fields two teams in F1. They field the Red Bull Racing, which is their A team, and then they field the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls, which is their for lack of a better words, their B team. And both of them are Formula One teams. And Red Bull right now has won the 2021 Drivers' Championship, the 2022 Drivers' Championship, the 2023 Drivers' Championship, and is shaping to win the 2024 Drivers' Championship. They also won 2010 through 2013. So, they know their stuff about building racing cars. When Adrian Newey builds aerodynamics, he's just washing money. Nah, it's I mean, maybe, but it's probably also just a big marketing thing. Like, people know Red Bull just because of F1. You know, you see the cars going really, really fast. You see the Max Verstappen and everything, and you're like, you know what? I want to try that energy drink. It's like the Ken Block with all the Monster Energy sponsored rallycross cars and everything, and doing all the gymkhanas. It's marketing, and it's an excuse for Ken Block for, you know, to do silly stuff as well. The character accidentally slipped. He might sign Haas once his contract's up. Yeah, it's good marketing because Max Verstappen says so. Like Lewis Hamilton, like if you look at his helmet, like it's covered in like Monster Energy logos. Because Monster Energy is like majorly backing Lewis Hamilton. And so, you know, there is a lot of money in sponsorships in motorsports. Most people mostly know Red Bull the drink because of the commercial in the early 2000s for F1. Yeah, but if you're even vaguely in the know of like motorsports as well, you're like, oh yeah, do Max Verstappen, and then you know, you think of that, you think of the winning and everything. Anime cons, like Red Bull is everywhere. They even have an air racing team and host motorsports events as well. Like they just got that deep energy drink pockets, man. Energy drinks are basically like the modern day tobacco in terms of like sponsorship money, because it's cheap to make, but it's still a high dollar product that lots of people buy. So people are like, alright. You can't really spend much on research and development because, well, it's caffeine, sugar, carbonated water, and flavoring. So what else are you spending on to get, you know, more people to buy your product? Advertising. And what way to advertise your brand as extreme and high intensity than, well, extreme sports like F1. They only give wings to the A team. The B team gets sugar-free Red Bull. Oof. RJ Anderson has a huge backing from Rockstar Energy, as well as a couple of like other rallycross drivers as well in the European rallycross. They use the I forget what it's exactly called, but they use the aspartame or whatever, something like that. Yeah, to be fair, I am kind of caffeine addicted, but I've been trying to cut back on my caffeine to like under 400 milligrams a week now. So it's at most like 1 energy drink or like 1 or 2 cups of tea a week, and then that is like my limits. Red Bull looking for ways to advertise. So what if we give an F1 car a drag race with a speed button? Yeah. Like, they're doing all kinds of sponsored things. Like, they literally sponsored the one balloon guy. I'm forgetting his name. But they literally sponsored a guy to skydive. I guess, would it be skydiving? Would it be base jumping? I guess it's skydiving still. Like, they literally sponsored a guy to skydive from space. Like, that was Red Bull, like backing him with all the money and everything to do it and break the record. Break multiple records, even. Yeah, the taste of sweetness always makes me sick, so only the sugar works for me. Yeah, it's not something I particularly enjoy the feeling of. Big thing is basically just like, occasionally there's some days where I'm like, oh, I didn't sleep well. Need caffeine. Gimme. Just so I can be functional and everything. People trash Red Bull and Monster and all those energy drinks, but oh yeah, no, caffeine in general, people like are majorly addicted to in general, just all around the world. Like I fully admit I'm addicted as well, but like I try to at least manage it somewhat and keep it well below the healthy limits. You know, I'm drinking rocks, so I was like, no. I'm hoping it's hyperbole. Holy moly, your poor kidneys. But no, literally in high school, I remember one guy, he'd come in with a monster, and by second period, that monster would be finished and have a second monster. And then at lunch, he'd have a monster. And then for like the final 2 classes, he'd go through another monster. Dude had 4 monsters a day. Like, I don't know how he's doing now, but like, I don't know how he's not having some serious health issues. But bruh, like that was and then you'd see him like the first monster would already be open, like on his way in. He's like, sup. By the second period, you hear him like clicking the second one open. So I had a lot of class with him because he was pretty smart and everything. The dude was like majorly addicted to caffeine. At lunch, you'd see him buy another monster from the vending machine. And then on the way, you know, and on the final 2 classes, he'd have a different monster there as well, like. And he always made sure he had like all the different flavors as well, like he had like the sugar-free monster early in the morning, and then have a regular monster at lunch, and he'd have like the blue monster or whatever. As a kid, I used to think Red Bull was an alcoholic drink. Ironically, with as much as it's served in bars, like vodka Red Bulls and everything, which are really, really bad for you, please do not drink them. But yeah, with as much as they are served in bars, they may as well be an alcoholic drink. I think they do make alcoholic Red Bulls now, too. Probably if Cancer at 25 will. I mean... I didn't drink any energy drinks until, like, college. And, well... I somehow got it. YOLO, I guess. I mean, people mix yeah, no, like, energy drinks and alcohol in general, just do not mix. Don't do it. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. The irony. Yeah, don't worry. I am well aware of how silly it is. You know, my entire life I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna be healthy, I'm gonna exercise, I'm gonna eat well, you know, I'm gonna get all my sleep and everything. And then just, you know, it happens. You know, what are you gonna do, you know? You minimize risk, but it doesn't always go to zero. You just live the best life you can. Nothing is guaranteed in this world. The good, the bad. So when the bad comes, you just weather the storm, try to do what you can with it. And when the good comes, you treat it like the gift it is. You treasure it. You enjoy it while it lasts. You used to hang around drums. Yeah, sometimes you get some really funny. That was, you know, so sometimes you get some funny stories, sometimes it's really depressing, sometimes it's genuinely terrifying. People are weird when they're inebriated or under the influence of certain substances. That's the way to say it, but I miss the Lucky Strike liveries. Yeah, those are really good. I quite like those liveries. Evading taxes when you're rich. Nah, always evade taxes. Screw the IRS. That's different, Isaac. That was from 100% Midnight Club 1 and 2 multiple times. You're not wrong. That's probably also from my previous job. That was a toxic enough work environment that it probably gave me cancer. Let's be real. That was probably where it came from. Was my previous job. That's not funny to joke about, but it's funny to me, so YOLO. It is my physical illness, and I get to deal with, and I get to decide how do I get to deal with the trauma. Nah, honestly, it probably is just... It could be any number of things. It could be, you know, x-rays. It could be because I spent a lot of time in the basement. It could be because I went swimming in the Susquehanna River or whatever. Like, or because I eat lots of seafood, or... It could be any number of things. Screw the IRS. No, we don't want more IRS agents. They don't get screwed. They get paid. Speaking of scary, there was 2 times I was on the ramp from my driveway to my house. I swear there was a woman with black hair and white dress. It's a rational thing. And I went towards her a full sprint and there was no ghost in my neck. That's interesting. Did you watch any weird tapes about, you know, a well recently? Like, did you get some old tapes and just, you know, leave them running or whatever and just forget? Any calls that are just ring 7 days and then they hang up? No? I don't know then, man. That's kind of creepy. Damn, you got friend zoned by the ghost. You're like, notice me, senpai, and the ghost is like, oh shoot. I think it worked because I just confused the shit over, like, wait, why are you running towards me? Hey yo, chill, wait, I'm introverted, I'm shy, I didn't put on my makeup. I just want to be friends. It's not you, it's me. Jason's my boyfriend. I'm sorry, I'm being mean. I'm being absolutely savage. But honestly, I wonder if you can intimidate a ghost. Like, what would work on them? Like, it's not like you can really, you know, kill them or, like, you know, cause them bodily harm and everything. You can maybe exorcise them, but if you don't know how to do, you know, exorcisms, then, you know, you got really nothing on them, right? I don't know. I'm not too knowledgeable about that type of stuff. I mean, maybe you can punch a ghost. You just need to move foresight first or detect or whatever. Detroit Lions jerseys go on fire. Nice. I gotta see them then. I gotta check them out after the stream. Black one with the blue helmets and the black logo on the side of the helmet looks so good. Aw, sweet. That sounds like a cool color combination as well. Sounds like a good manga. The time I won over a ghost girl by pretending to not be afraid of her. They already made that? Hey yo, give us the link. I kind of want to read that as well, especially if it's more like wholesome instead of lewd. You just gotta hum the Ghostbusters theme. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no bed. I ain't afraid of no sleep. Bustin' makes me feel good. Oh wait, even with this mouth I still love. Oh, that one! Okay, yeah, I've read that one. That one is genuinely really cute. This is gonna be my favorite jersey in the NFL next season. And that's coming from a... I mean, that's big praise, you know, gotta respect the livery and everything. Okay, so I have read that one. That one is so adorable. That's the one with the Japanese spirit where she's like, am I pretty? And if you say yes, you know, then she's like, well, how about now? And she shows her scars. And if you say yes, she gives you the scars. And if you say no, then she like kills you. So it's like a lose-lose situation. But like the guy's blind, so it's like really cute and wholesome. They also have of course they have the hentai version of that. I can't say. I mean, what that mouth do though? You know? What does that mouth do? Why am I like this? Add salt to increase the stats. Just gotta the puncher goes, and you just gotta wrap your hand in a cloth in holy water. Nice. And then Joseph version. Okay. Yeah, but with this one, it's literally just basically with the MC and an attempt to confuse the ghost. He runs towards her, giving the impression he isn't afraid. Roll an intimidation check against the ghost. Nat 20 plus a 3 charisma modifier. Alright, damn. GG. That average is the same. Oh gosh. I have not read the hentai version. I've read the regular version. The regular version is genuinely really cute and wholesome. I'm not sure I want to read the hentai version because that might taint my my feelings of the regular one. 37-year-old confuses the ghost by running to her. Acts on the grove, giving the impression that he's not. Oh. Has a lot of lore and is actually popular. I mean, if the writing's good, I may have to check that out as well. For the plot, of course, you know, no other reason. It's you know, ectoplasm. Why am I like this? There's a BO1 with the ghost with regrets who haunts a guy. It's not. Oh, that's kind of cute. Who was not scared of him when he was alive. And he pretends to either not notice or just act weird and attempt to seem unafraid, which only spurs her more until eventually they get together. Aw, she's a tsundere. Tsundere ghost. I want to scare you. It's not because I like you. Baka. Oh, are we lapping the Evo? We are lapping the Evo. Bonk the Evo. Bonk the Evo. We have more cylinders. We got 2 more cylinders than either of you. Alright, we don't need to pit anymore till the end. 13 laps to go. Now the guy is acting sooner because he's just terrified. And he thinks the moment he shows fear is when she's gonna kill him. Not gonna lie though, I am kind of a sucker for like the cutesy romance mangas and everything, just a little bit, or like visual novel, even like the Western visual novels. They're just kind of adorable, very wholesome, you know, slice of life type of stuff. Then he realizes she actually does care about him in a little kind of weird, ghostly way. It's not like I want to hunt you or anything, Baka. That's basically the shade in Phasmophobia. It's like, oh no, you brought other people? Oh, it's just, Baka. I'm gonna run away now. Oh, you're all alone? Oh, you're all alone now? Alright, well now it's time for us to be together forever. And ever, our bodies will merge as one. Poor Chobu GT with the perfect timing. Hey, don't knock it until you try it. I mean, wait, what? So essentially it's, you're the monster. You don't get to run. Come back and scare me. Look at this stuff's going crazy. Oh. The ghost does. Oh my gosh, you made me money shift there. The ghost does. That is unhinged. But that is brilliant. To be fair, I did start it with that mouth do comment with the slit mouth thing. So that's a little bit on me. That's a little bit on me. Oh, the ectoplasm though. I see we have put a lot of thought into it. To be fair, I mean, yeah. People put a lot of thought into what romances with like different types of like monster humanoids would be like, though. It's interesting. Should I bonk myself? Maybe just a little bit. But I mean, I'm kind of used to this. Being in both D&D, which has things like tieflings, tabaxi, changelings, and all the kinds of monster humanoids, werewolf girls, and guys, if you're into that. And then also being in the Mass Effect community, which is basically stereotyped as an alien romance novel with the occasional gunfight in between. Which, if you've never played any of the original trilogy Mass Effect games, please do. Holy cow, they are so good. Ignore Andromeda. Andromeda is terrible, but 1 through 3, mwah, chef's kiss. Really, really good. Tally is best waifu. Don't at me. So I am kind of used to the horny and less horny, more romantic what ifs and everything. Oh, well, what would dating, you know, like a member of this species be like? And it is kind of cool though. The opening scene is him running full sprint towards her with the disappearing into the ghost dimension, the ethereal plane. Out of confusion, she's just full blushing, and chat dancer going, "What was that?" Dungeon mentions a lot of D&D though. Ooh, that's the one where they're trying to. It's the dungeon cooking one, right? If it is, I gotta watch that. That's the one that's made by the Studio Trigger, right? I need to see that, especially with how good they did with the Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Like, Cyberpunk Edge Runners is a really, really good anime as well. They did Studio Trigger did a great job with that. Rebecca, best waifu. Because she's tiny, and she's got lots of guns. And she's kind of spicy. But in a fun way. Is that the one with the scene with the guys just singing at the sirens and they just leave? Alright, that's hilarious. When you're singing so bad, the sirens are like, oh. Nope. That's gonna cancel out our effect. So let's find a different hunting ground, girls. There's an anime just about those niche waifus, not saying any more than that. Ah, nah, you can't leave us hanging, my dude. You gotta let us know what anime that is. Alright, that is the one with the cooking in the dungeon. Nice. I still need to see that. I want to see that. That one seems really, really cool. What, Monster Museum? You call it the Monster Manual. I call it the Waifu Handbook. The Waifu Catalog. If it's got an intelligence of 8 or higher, it's fair game. Oh god, I just had a thought. What if the ghost girl went yandere and possessed the girl just so she could have a... I'm sure someone has already made that a thing. Interspecies reviewers. The chat matches the streamer apparently. But I gotta see that now. Just gotta add that to my list. I'm like Captain America at this point with this notebook. I'll add it to the list. There we go, nice slide through the corner for y'all. Some skids for the kids. Gosh, I just realized if I do a Gran Turismo 4 stream, some of those endurance events. Okay, but Monster Museum actually does have some wholesomeness to it. Alright, I gotta check some of these out, especially the more wholesome, less lewd ones. Or at least if it's more wholesome than horny. I definitely want to see. I definitely want to check those out then. There's also. I saw the trailer for that today. Ironically, I got recommended an ad for that. Animation looks a little bit scuffed at times, but I mean, if you enjoy the squish. There'll be lots of squish. Lots to hug. The only waifu series I like is How Heavy Are Your Dumbbells? Adachi likes the strong Amazonians. But don't get me wrong, Monster Museum is chock full of lewd. It has the wholesomeness. Okay, as long as it's not just like straight up smut. That's the big thing. Like I want some wholesomeness. I want some like cuteness. I'm legit one of those ones that I'm like, I want plot. Give me some plot. So what were there's brothels everywhere for all types of waifus and they review them. Oh no. There's one called Reincarnate Topio. Has every single BL trip that exists in a straight. Oh no. Bro got reincarnated into the wrong genre. He's like, yes, I get isekai'd. Time to have my elf harem. Wait. Oh no. I got isekai'd into a BL novel. All the elves are men. Big oof. Like it has JGB and Arnold. JJBA? I'm not sure who JGB is, but by Arnold. Like Arnold, the Governator? Arnold Schwarzenegger? The Terminator, the get to the chopper! It's not a tumor! Okay, it's a tumor. Meanwhile, the guy that was supposed to get isekai in that universe was like, girls, I want to see men. Too bad it doesn't have an animation. Hopefully, maybe one day soon. Maybe one day soon. Just gotta keep the pressure up for them to make an animation of that. Even his brother is gay. Oh no. Oh no. Not BL Brocon. No, thank you. Mickey's being a rotten sibling trolling his brother. Oh no. Oh no. I like going the exact opposite side of the track from literally everyone else. The man himself, the Governator. Like his brother likes his friend. Oh, that Arnold. Nice. Oh. I get to the chopper. Wait, I'm a probably my favorite romance anime, even though it was the first anime to actually make me go, God, I'm alone. Oof. I mean, sometimes you need that, like, that negative energy, like, catharsis and everything, where you're like, you just get it out of your system, you have that good cry, and then you're like, alright, time to be better now, let's do this. It gives you the motivation to do better and everything. To go out there, to ask the hard questions. JGBA. Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Okay. No, his brother's not a bro. Okay, good. Thank goodness. It's a normal bro relationship. It's just his brother is always like, hey, you should totally get out with this person. I see, so that kind of teasing. Gotcha. AKA they hate each other. Okay, so they're just always like doing pranks and like all that silly stuff with each other. But they still got the homies back. Just not in that way. Gotcha. Damn, this is a long endurance race. This is a long endurance race, but this has been fun though. Just vibing, going through the twisties on the track. They picked a good track to do the endurance race, so with it being a much longer, very flowing track. Very fun to drive on. This is an anime where the brother's a major character. I bet it is see at least one extra crispy dappin'. Yes. Just, yeah. Just dab on them haters. Just be dab. Jaden, you might be the one better explaining that one. I vaguely know what it is, but you may be able to better explain it in more detailed terminology. Wow. Let's see how many more. Let's see if we can lap any more of these drivers by the time the race is over. We got 3 more laps. That's 6 minutes basically. And if we can do this, it's basically almost like that kind of like high five and the handshake into like bro hug type of thing. That's, you know, that type of stuff. It's like one of those like extra, you know, the extra spicy handshake hug things. It's one of those. Kind of everyone's got a slightly different definition as to like how to dap. A lot of serious major character brothers either hate each other or try to help each other out, or sometimes a bit of both. Honestly, my favorite is the both. Because you're like, you're an idiot, you're stupid. You got my back, bro, right? Yeah, totally, bro. Alright, cool, bro. One of the goals is to make the sounds of the hands colliding as loud. Yes. Well, you basically hear it like the next room over. And the guy who did run a girlfriend did a series of 16 steps. Oh, no. What you doing, step bro? Stay away from laundry machines. I think that is mostly American thing. That's unfortunate. Oh, the Japan doesn't do hugs. Which is a shame. Bro, hugging your bro, hugging the homies is the best. It ain't gay to tell your homies how much you love them. They're your brothers. They're your brothers by choice, you know? The guy from Running Girlfriend got off the mat. Oh. Bruh. For me, NTR is no thanks, really. We should not have said that. I mean, that's good clarification, but oh boy. Whew. That's some spicy information. Alright, final lap, boys. Let's do this. Nah, kissing them is gonna just... Exactly. You gotta always make sure your homies are hydrated as well. Make sure your homies are drinking their water. Making sure your homies are getting them electrolytes. Always love the homies. I think we may actually have time to do the hard tune car race as well. So I think we might try that. I deleted, but it still showed up. Yeah, cause it showed up a bit before you deleted it, and only when I delete it does it not like completely fully disappear, unfortunately. Or when the bot deletes it, because we got mod privileges. But yo, that's just bros love. Thank you for clarifying that. I thought you were implying giving the home. No! No, 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 no. No, just making sure homies are taking good care of their health, you know? They making sure they get their, you know, they're getting their water, making sure they're getting that electrolytes as well. Making sure your homies are eating good. I'm gonna go from this trash. Harems are reverse. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of harems. I prefer. Damn. Okay, they did all the laps there. This might take a little bit. Thank you, thank you. Got a new car too, probably. Maybe. Please tell me the game didn't crash. Oh, okay. 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 Wow. Holy moly, that I saw my life flash before my eyes right there. My gosh. Like I usually prefer the more you know, the single romances. Alright. Oh, we can make it purple! Yes! We have gotten into prophecy came true. You made hours of progress without saving. The game takes longer to load. Longer than normal to load. Holy moly. That was scary as fuck. I'm like, no, please don't do that. Yeah, give me all the power, please. I'm gonna be fully upgrading this. Oh gosh. We may be able to actually get to over 1,000 horsepower. Okay, can't increase the displacement. I can get the ECU. I got 2 more ooh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. Oh, not quite. 930 horsepower. Shop, how much power do you want? Isaac. Yes. Like, it just, I'm going full tune with this. Because I'm gonna do the heavily tuned cars cup. Which requires basically a street vehicle. But with, you know, full, you know, heavy tuning. So this is gonna be fun. I want medium on the front and rear. Gosh, the little guitarist thing is getting just a little bit annoying. Going full tune. 900 horsepower with 90 seconds basically in a horror movie was, but it does have 4-wheel drive. It does have 4-wheel drive. And racing slicks, so you know. We're good. We are A-okay. I can see the racing modification too. But that'll make it unavailable to compete. I won't be able to compete in that. Alright, let's go race. special events. Go to the Hard Tune Car Cup. Let's rock. I mean, we got over 900 horsepower, a bunch of weight reduction, a surprisingly technologically advanced car. We should be good. We should be good. Oh. I think I may have overestimated my competition. Imagine a modern Group B that would have 1300 horsepower mid-engine hatchback generate by Sages and Mach G's. At that point, I don't even know how well they'd be able to do like off-roading. Like there's got to be like a power limit to how much, like how fast they can go and everything, before it just becomes so impractical. I think we may have overestimated our opponents just a tad. Oh, that turbo! Alright, it is sketch on the handling. But oh my gosh, this is going at Mach Jeebus. This is going at Mach Jeebus Jr. Whoa! Wow! Meta rallies are just literally flying with flaps because how much air the car will get. At that point, it's just an air race, not a rally car. Yeah, but you're on time until the electronics on that GTO catch on fire. Ouch! Why you gotta hurt me with the truth? You're right, but ow! Going like an absolute rocket. Jeez. Give me that 10,000 credits. That covers a quarter of my turbocharger. We literally spent almost as much money as we won from the endurance race on the GTO. That's a lot of money. And the active air breaking the day of the warranties. Why you gotta hurt me with the truth? I love the GTO, but you're right. But it's still such a cool car. It's just a shame you don't see them that often because of the fires and the active aero braking and all the 90s tech dying. Wow. Car just wants to die under braking. It's gotta be nice and smooth with it. Don't get jiggy with it. Get speedy with it. Alright, let's see how fast we go down the main straight. Over 200. 220. Wow. Okay. We can hit 220. Yeah, this thing is a monster. Wow. Holy moly, the speed! Gosh. This is terrifying to drive. Like, you gotta keep it above 5,000 RPM as well, because otherwise the turbo lag would just absolutely murder you. But dang. Imagine the boost pressure on this thing. Holy. Like, we're doing sub 50-second lap times around high speedering. And just as soon as we get to any part where we're just not steering, the car just takes off. Like, it's honestly kind of scary. Like, we went from 100 to 150 in a single fairly short straight. And we're gonna be taking this corner around 160. Well, I kind of bogged it down just a little bit there. But you see it, like, as soon as you cross that 5,000 RPM barrier, the turbo is just like, oh, I'm awake now, time to work. Haha, turbo gerber. Oh, this is terrifying keeping control of though. The rear end wants to step out every time we get on the brakes. Road cars in the 90s were not meant to have this much power, I think. Even with racing slicks. Wow. That was beautiful. Oh, wow. Very nice. Yep, give me that money. Okay, so this will at least help us make some of that money back from the endurance race. Alright, first race done. Where are we racing next? Where are we racing next? Grand Valley. Oh. Grand Valley Speedway. Alrighty then. That works. Oh boy. Alright, around the tight turns, it's gonna be death. This car does not like tight technical sections. So the middle half of Grand Valley, this thing is going to be, it's not gonna be having fun. That's all I'm gonna say. But dang. That doesn't matter when it just out-accelerates everything on the straights. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if we can't get pole. Oh, not like that, I can't. Alright, this might be not the best qualifying lap. I'm still getting used to the GTO. It does not have the best brakes. It's got real sketch brakes. Alright, so we didn't quite get pole. So mint stock, fresh gen black. Oh, the Eclipse, the older Eclipse as well. Was the 4-wheel drive version, the turbo 4-wheel drive version. Those things have got to be like super pricey now. Oh my gosh, they look so good. The second gen is still my favorite, but the first gen looked really, really nice as well. Goodbye. The speed of this. Which doesn't matter on the turns. Ow. Alright, NSX is quite quick here. But we got the oh gosh, Mitsubishi. We got that 4-wheel drive power. If we can keep our car on the track. The brakes on this thing are genuinely dreadful. Oh boy, easy there. Alright, car oversteers when braking and understeers on throttle. So you gotta kind of lift a little bit on these corners to get it to do the thing. And then correct any slide with either brakes or throttles. Or a bit of both. Okay, that was not great. We can definitely do better than that. Not like that we can't. Remember, this car does not have downforce. It is not a race car. It has racing slicks and even more power. But it is not a race car. So you need much earlier braking points and the willingness to not die. Honestly, we probably could have taken the Dodge concept car here, and that would have been perfectly fine on its own. But this gives us a little bit more variety for us to have, you know. Oh gosh. Okay, gotta get that time back. Gotta get the time back. I wonder if tippy tapping the brakes makes it better, actually. Alright. Maybe not. So, full speed ahead then, on the straights, and just try to hold off the NSX on the twisty parts. Oh, come on. This car is the Mitsubishi version of Rob Damn 3 Rotors from a few years back with the messed up suspension. Oh gosh. The car just, like, I'm not even steering on the braking. The car just dies in the corners. And then it gets a little bit better in the straights. But like, you get on the brakes and the car is like, alright, I'm not gonna turn, I'm not gonna turn. Oh, backwards now. And we're losing so much time because of that. Like, I gotta get really, really good very, very quickly to catch back up to the NSX. And that's not the way to do it. Alright, 2 to go. Come on, focus. About a second. About a second behind them. Oh. Gonna lose a lot of time here. Come on, go, go, go. Suspension was so stiff, the only flex the rear had was because of the tires. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. I didn't have to set the suspension that stiff. And the car is just like under braking, the car is just dying. Alright, second place is, first place is gone. Let's try to at least get a solid second in this race and salvage our championship. Or we'll just... Not in this game. That didn't come until the second game. So no vehicle has ABS or traction control. You're all basically trying to drive it. Trying to drive it pure naturally. We had the pace to eventually catch the NSX if we didn't spin at the double hairpin. I see we're going for the more power baby route. Welcome, Kohai. Yeah. It ain't working too well right now. It worked brilliantly in the first race. In this race, not nearly as much. Because literally under the slightest bit of braking, the ass wants to step out. So I'm literally tiptoeing it around the technical sections and hope I can at least get some speed down the main straight. And notice, I was looking forward to some voice practice. Yeah, so you know that this thing has 930 horsepower. What that booty do? It step out way too much. It's showing its ass more than the average Yukai team member on Femboy Friday. I wonder if Taros is still in chat. If I could run consistent 39s, we would have beaten the NSX, I think. But that lap 4 and that lap 3 absolutely killed me. I'm hoping the next race is better. We're slowly coming to terms with the car, though. Witty out of line, literally. For real. My gosh. Okay, what is this? What is this one? Okay, Clubman stage route 5. I mean, it has less turns and a little bit more straights. You don't have that super technical third sector. But this is going to be interesting. We do have the advantage on the main straight. And there isn't too many turns. And nothing nearly as tight as Grand Valley. Which is where the car really struggles, is the really tight technical turns. It can handle more open corners without too much issue. But my gosh, like corners like this, it just dies. If the car doesn't spin the turbo lag when get it on corner exit. Try to cut it close. On exit and I clip the wall. Damn. I'll take it though. We still qualified first. Give me that money. Money, money, money. Money for your honey. Alright, this is probably also a 5-lap race. Very quick laps as well. 50-second laps. I think this is either a 4 or 5 race series. So we should be able to win this one. And get ourselves back up into the lead on the points. The NSX is going to be fairly quick too. In retrospect, I probably should have gone for the NSX because that one does have the naturally aspirated engines. But I'm like, nah, 4-wheel drive car. That's what I want. Okay, why are they now faster than they were in qualifying? Like, I ran a faster lap than qualifying and they're still passing me. Whoa, okay, gotta brake earlier. The GTR just got let loose, I guess. They page up their maps. Page up their maps for qualifying, where you know, you want to have that track position. Nope. Page it up for the full race. That's what it seems like anyway. Holy moly. Alright, let's at least try to get second. That GTR is long gone, but let's at least try to get the Evo. Dang! The 4 drive cars have decided to take no prisoners on this one. Rudy sucks. Ever noticed the face is more important? Yes, personality. Personality and thighs. Thighs are the best. They make the perfect pillows. Oh gosh. Alright, third it is, I guess. My word. I went into this thinking, oh yeah, we have double the horsepower. But they are absolutely... You wanna study any more times this thing dice? I mean, I love dice. Dice are great. Acting like an addict at the thought. Hey, you're not wrong, but also... Oh gosh, third. Thankfully, we're still in lead on a championship. That first race really brought home the big points. Autumn, oh no. Autumn ring, the full autumn ring. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting one. Course is technical enough that the four-wheel drive cars are probably gonna win. This one doesn't get used that often in Gran Turismo 1, now that I think about it. This one's a fairly rare occurrence. Come on. Just gotta keep the car under control. Alright, through the S's now. And you can't cut them like you can in the later games because the grass slows you down too much. Alright, power, 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 power. Alright, 111.555. Ironically in a Mitsubishi. Alright, the Nismo and the Evo did not do too well there, but they didn't do too well in qualifying on the previous race. So this is gonna be interesting. Alright. The autumn reminds me a bit of that one Foots track. Oh yeah, the Mount Miyogi or whatever, right? Or something like that? I can't remember the name of that track, because I've not really played too much Forza, but I know which one you're talking about. That one's apparently a big fan favorite in the Forza franchise. Oh, don't get stuck on the wall. Gosh, they're still right behind me. Just gotta tiptoe to the corners and try to win on the main straight. I think so, yeah, it's a very fun track when I... Yeah, the smaller little, like, K cars and all that stuff, and the little, compact vehicles and old classic sports cars. That's kind of what Autumn Ring Mini is to, like, Gran Turismo. Not the full Autumn Ring, but the smaller one. That one's really good for like historic car races and everything. Okay. We're actually leading. It's a rare sight. We're doing well. You just gotta keep it up. Brain's going a mile a minute, just trying to keep this car pointing in the right direction. Oh boy. Easy. Through the S's. Might have posted okay screenshots of the car in the UK Discord. Might share in your... Yeah, go ahead. That's what the Discord is for. It's for people to post their stuff too, you know? Share what they're working on and everything. So you're more than welcome to. Heck, you are encouraged to let everyone share the little projects and everything, all the cool stuff they're doing outside of the streams and everything. Get the Yukai LMP2. Brandon did a really good job with that livery as well. Honestly, the white base coat with the purple and blue accents goes really hard. Like, I'm used to Yukai cars being, you know, like the purple base coat with the blue and white accents. But like on the LMP and then LMP2, that white base coat looks really nice. Oh gosh. Okay, brakes are bad. Brakes are still terrible in this car. Remember that, Isaac. Alright, this lap probably is not going to be our best lap, but we can do well here still. First half is done. Now through 2 hairpins and a bunch of S's. It looks like the NSX behind me, but I didn't get a good look at that. It's one of the darker colored cars, so it's either the NSX or the Skyline. I know the RX-7 isn't fast enough to be up here with us. Both the NSX and Skyline have 1A race. It looks like the NSX. Final lap. Let's not slow down enough to check. Oh man, okay. All good, all good. Alright, now just do the S's, one last hairpin, and a final blitz down the straight. And I think that was the NSX. Whatever it is, it got slowed down in the S's. Oh, fastest lap too, 107.5. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. It was the RX-7. Okay. Damn, alright. Holy moly. They getting extra spicy on this track. Wow. I think we got 1 or 2 more races left. Oh, special stage route 11. Okay, this one's gonna take a while. Oh, it's the reverse version too. Actually, I think all the tracks are the reverse version. No, Club and Stage was yeah, Club and Stage was also reversed. Oh boy. This is not a good track for this car. I mean, the home straight will definitely give it a big advantage in power with the power and everything. And doesn't do terribly on the infield section. But my word, it's still a little sketch. Oh gosh. The death chicane. Hi, welcome Avast. Hope you're well. Right now we are doing the Hard Tune Grand Prix. Race 4 of 5, I think. And this beautiful purple Mitsubishi GTO is quite a handful to drive. It's very speedy. Alright, it's gonna be a tough fought race. It's gonna be a tough fought race. Welcome, Heather. Hope you're well. Hope everything is good with you. Everyone likes coming in saying hi and then like leaving. You're welcome to say other things, or you're welcome to lurk, either or, and everything. It's just a little bit strange. That's all. You can say more than I. I don't bite usually. Or maybe I do, if you're into that kind of thing. I don't judge. We splits the yes. It's basically like, all right, how can we turn a concept really simple but make it really refined? The rest of us do the some of us judge. But yeah, no, I love the simplicity of Wii Sports. That's what made it such a great game for like all ages. It was just fun being with people and just doing stupid, silly stuff. That's vaguely athletic. Especially bowling. Everybody loves bowling. It is the Colin Chapman theory of video games. Simplify, refine it, then add lightness. And that's 4 great sports and golf. Yeah. Boxing was genuinely difficult though. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. A little bit tired today. I had a long day at work and everything. Had one of my managers visit up from South Carolina, so it was cool seeing him in person. But yeah, there's a lot that needs to get done and everything. Updating quite a few different modules with the new heat sinks. And then we're testing all of that out. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but I'm having a lot of fun with that. But it is very exhausting too. I wanted to make that golf joke so bad. I mean, as far as golf goes, without making it like super arcadey or whatever, they did a decent job on the golf. Like trying to do like, you know, a semi-realistic interpretation of golf without like having like fireballs and like mini golf or whatever. Like the courses are fairly well designed, you know, from very easy stuff to fairly tricky, but not outlandishly difficult stuff. Like it is a well-designed game. It's just golf itself is very boring. Here we go, we get to... Nah, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that at all. Because I suck at it. I mean, it's golf. Like, even in GTA 5, I'm not particularly great at golf. I'm not terrible, but I'm not great either. But yeah, like it is golf is just one of those things where it ain't for me. They're one of the rages when I play Wii Golf. That or GTA 4's bowling. Oh my gosh, the bowling in GTA 4 was so... I was never good at GTA 4 bowling. Some of the other minigames, yes. Like the air hockey, I was actually half decent at. But holy moly, GTA 4 bowling can go eat a fat Polish sausage. Because it's just frustrating. I don't even know why. Like, I do decently at regular bowling. Like, I can bowl in like the upper 100s. Which for like someone that just does it as, you know, every once in a while isn't bad. But yeah. It's rough. Wii music is this. Wii Play though. Wii Play was absolutely amazing, especially Wii Play Tanks. Oh my gosh. I love Wii Play Tanks. I think I have like a couple 100 hours on that game alone. I'm probably super rusty now though. And then, okay, unironically, Wii Fishing. I love the Wii Play Fishing. Welcome, Alex. Hope things are good. I gotta get off. I do, especially with the next RPG on Wednesday looking like it's gonna be Paper Mario. So I need to I need to get that that all set up. I'll probably do that sometime this weekend or maybe Monday. Probably I'll take time Monday. Dedicate time Monday to get that set up. That'll be the plan. You need an instance for command mode for the first week. Yeah. But if I'm gonna be setting up one of the emulators, I may as well get set up a couple of them. Just dedicate a single day to getting set up a couple of the Nintendo emulators. And seeing if I can't get the games transferred. I've heard that the Skoda is coming to Gran Turismo 7. Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty cool. Hopefully more than just Division Gran Turismo. And hopefully the cars that do get added are, you know, they have events for them and everything. Would be cool to have like a VW family, you know, event where it's you know, Skoda, Volkswagen, Porsches, you know, have it around like the 500 pp mark or whatever. Audis have it like a 600 to 700 pp mark as well for like some of the faster ones. Like they're missing out on meaningful content by not having more events in GT7. Because otherwise, what's the point on getting half the cars in the game if you, like, no events allow them? Murray is such a good... Yes. I don't remember much of the first one, but I do remember a lot of Thousand Year Door. And Thousand Year Door was really, really good. Yeah, it'd be cool to have, like a Group 4 version of, like, the Skoda Fabia. Have another front-wheel drive kind of touring car-esque vehicle in Group 4. It's been a while since there has been another front-wheel drive car added to the Group 4s. Oh gosh. And Skoda currently has the ability to fit that in perfectly. Especially with the fact that, you know, if you're going to be buying the license to the Skoda brand, you may as well get, you know, Skoda cars. Even if a lot of them are rebadged, whatchamacallits. Just rebadged Volkswagens. My mind was blanking there. I'm getting tired. Can't wait for the paper issue. Yeah, same. I'm kind of excited for that. I do enjoy doing the RPGs on Wednesdays. It's a nice kind of more relaxing, more fun. Not necessarily more fun, but just more relaxing vibe stream. You get to enjoy more of like a story mode compared to the usual high intensity racing and everything. Yeah, the GTO does not drive that well. GTO does not drive all that good. Kind of rough around the edges. Is that the last race of the championship? It is! I'll probably guide you through the toughest sections. Maybe, but I do want to try... I do want to at least try to figure it out on my own. If I'm genuinely like... If it's like Golden Sun where it's like, what the hell do I do next? Yeah, I'll ask. But otherwise, I do want to try to like figure it out a little bit on my own as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, did we get a new vehicle at least from that? Yeah, we did. Ah, beautiful. We got an R30. I mean, it's a slightly different year. But we really got an R32. But we already have an R32. That's disappointing. That is disappointing. Pain Pecco. Yeah, override the existing game data. So I'm gonna be ending the stream here. It is getting very, very late, and I'm getting very, very tired. So if you enjoyed this stream, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let me know if we're doing well in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what we're doing poorly so we can fix it in the future. With that being said, I'm Umbras, and wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you, may be a great time. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye bye!